the same way every time. Hey Verlatti, you got a minute? And then a random question pops up like, why are you traveling so much? To how do you properly recap those events? We're gonna talk about that one today. If we're friends on social media, then you have likely noticed that I've been traveling each and every weekend to some really cool events all around the country. So why is that? Why is that my friends at NASCAR have hired me to do a deep dive in the event space. They wanted me to travel to some NASCAR events as well as some other special events and kind of report back on what best practices are. In order to properly do that, after each and every event, I wrote an after action report. So an AAR or an after action report is something that I've been writing really for the last 20 years. We picked it up at my former place of employment from the military. They do a great job after every mission, making sure that they properly debrief and writing an after action report. So I did it for this project. So how I did that is I broke my AAR into 4 groups. Group number 1 is what did I like best following the event? What are the things that I thought I could take away from that learning and apply to future events? Number 2, what did I like least? So the purpose of this isn't to kind of nitpick things or mistakes that the team made, but what are the things that stood out that I wanted to make sure were kind of mistakes that weren't happening again and again at future events? Number 3 are easy improvements, things that I thought, all right, this little tweak here or this little tweak there really would have improved the overall event, and we need to remember those for the future. And then number 4 is what I call a BHAG, Big, Hairy, Audacious Goal, taken from the book Good to Great. And a BHAG is, what if there were no variables outside of your control? What if you had unlimited budget, unlimited time, unlimited staff? What would you create? So it was really an opportunity for me to say, okay, if I was producing this event, here's what the pinnacle of it might look like. The hope isn't that they'll take that idea and say, okay, green light, go. But maybe it plants a seed for future events and they take a piece of that idea and implement it in the future. So I believe that doing a proper AAR is crucial for the success of each and every event, and I highly recommend that you look into them and you start doing them on a regular basis. I try to do one after every event I attend. All right, guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Hey Verlatti, and I look forward to talking to you again next week. This has been a production of Traction Media Labs, where we celebrate the hustlers, the grinders, the go-getters, the men and women that make this country great.